It's all good now.
I wanna be myself. I don't care. 아직 낯설다 해도.
Hi guys, how are you? I don't know if you noticed, but I deleted most of my videos, simply because they were too cringe and the opinions were poorly explained. So I decided to reboot my old videos, or at least the ones I can do that are interesting. Today we start with a classic, BTS opinions. Let's begin. I think I'm the only one thinking this. I know that many people discriminate the vocal line of BTS, saying that compared to the rap line it is weak and blah blah, but I am not of the same opinion. The vocal line of BTS has something unique. Their voices, for example, are all different and they always know how to convey what they sing. For me, their vocal line, and rap line of course too, can easily be considered two of the best in the K-pop industry. Attention, I'm not saying they are the best, but they deserve a spot in the rank. I still have to say why? Okay, every fandom has its toxic side. Of course, in the larger fandoms you see them more, but even the small ones are no exception. There are toxic armies, I know this very well, but to say that we are the most toxic fandom of all, seems to me an exaggeration. Why don't you look at the positive instead of focusing on the toxic part? This is up to you. Block these people and stay with the non-toxic ones. No one is forcing you to see what toxic fans are doing or to talk to them. Don't kill me. Let me explain better. Their old songs are iconic, they are the genre their career started with, but in my opinion their new music has something more. They have taken a big step, and the musical genres they are using now, I perceive it as deep. Songs like Persona, Shadow, Inner Child, Ego, Fake Love, and so on, focus on the search for ourselves, our inner fears. I am aware that their old songs were also about sensitive topics, but were they more teenager stuff? I don't know how to explain it better, lol. No, I don't really mean worse. Let's just say that after listening to this album, I wasn't that touched. The style of music used is not really my favorite, but aside from my questionable tastes, lol, I don't want to put down the hard work that the guys put into this album, is a matter of taste after all. Forgive me, but the song has aged badly for me. It certainly has a beautiful meaning, but I don't find this song as interesting as many ARMY say it is. Spring Day for me is a thing of the past. There is not much to explain. I like the message that this age has brought, and with it the 3 magnificent albums that BTS have made. That's all. I said what I said. B is not a bad album, but in my opinion it cannot be compared musically to Map of the Soul, Persona and 7, the latter have songs that in my opinion have left their mark in ARMYs. Besides, B's musical style was very weak. I really enjoy listening to the songs that are part of this album, but I find myself feeling more charged with other songs. I could do a whole video on this topic, but I'm lazy, so I'll explain what I think in an opinion. BTS are free to do whatever they want, the music is theirs, not yours. I'm not saying you have to like everything they throw out, but at least try not to be a bitch about it. BTS made songs in English because they wanted to try something different. You know that they experiment a lot with their music, and that includes the language too. They also did it for the international armies, so that we could understand what they were saying. As for me, if you, yes you who are watching the video, don't like their songs just because they are in English, then language in music matters to you. I don't see how it's so important to you, English or Korean, their songs would have been the same. They could also make them in Russian or French, nothing would have changed for me. And anyway, don't act like they have 774,895 songs in English, they have just 3, be less dramatic please. This is a personal factor. Jin with his voice is able to make me cry, which is very difficult since I rarely cry, but he somehow manages to touch the deepest points of my heart. Not to mention Taehyung's, I am a simp for low voices like his. The way he uses it relaxes my body and sometimes feels very sexy. No shade to Jungkook and Jimin, they have nice voices too, but they make me feel different things. I don't know if this has happened only to me, but too many times I have come across posts or tweets that were saying, BTS must not collaborate with X artist. And I was like, what the fuck? Who are you to tell them who they can or can't collaborate with? They too are people with dreams, and if they collaborate with an artist, it means that they really want it. Know your limits please. BTS are older enough to decide for themselves what they want to do. Come on, I think the opinion is pretty self-explanatory. They are the biggest boy band on the planet, with over 100 million fans around the world. None of them is underrated. I would rather say that some of them are underappreciated. Can we please stop fighting over bullshit like this one? Does it really matter which of the two is the more beautiful? Both Taehyung and Jin have unique visuals. They are beauties you don't find every day. It would be a lie to say otherwise, but some of you cross the line. It's stupid to fight over something so trivial. If you like Taehyung more as a visual than Jin, okay, it depends on your tastes, but keep your opinion to yourself. Nobody cares who is more beautiful than who. Focus on their talent instead of their visuals, because everyone can be beautiful, but not everyone can be talented. Well, I think I said everything I wanted to say. I hope I have not offended anyone. Comment on whether or not if you agree with my opinions, and share your own as well. Bye.